For RCR Wireless News, I'm Sean Kinney, and I'm joined today by Andy Hall, Business Development Manager for Ascom Network Testing. And Andy, I'm so excited to speak to you here at Mobile World Congress. We've seen just a tremendous emphasis on bringing connectivity inside buildings by way of Wi-Fi and small cell deployments. And I know that you guys have made a very exciting announcement that addresses that niche.
Yeah, that's right. So in January this year, we signed a contract with Ranplan. And Ranplan's been in the business of in-building design actually since around 2006. So they've been developing this tool for a while. It's developed in the UK, and the head of the organization is actually a professor of wireless at Sheffield University. So these guys, they know what they're talking about. So the product's been actually around for a while. And like you say, we knew that there was a big demand in the market for an alternative in-building design tool. And that's why we were really excited about Ranplan, because we saw the gap in that market, really. We like their tool, and that's why we decided to step into a partnership with them to sell the product.
And this product is iBuildNet, correct?
That's right, yeah.
And then I understand that it's very important to monitor the operational expense associated with these test practices. How does iBuildNet support that?
Yeah, it's quite a process from start to finish that all of the people involved in in-building design have to go through. So, even at the beginning in the pre-sales phase, when you might not even have, a customer, you have to make sure that you can get your design done, it's accurate, but you can do it fast. And then, of course, you go through the different stages of designing, deployment, and testing. And at every step in that process, it's crucial to save time. But you want to be accurate, right? You want to make sure that when you put your design in the building, that it's actually going to work. So there's two things to address: is the accuracy and the speed. So there are a few features that have been put into the tool that our customers, when we show them, they really love them. So one example is the Smart Extract tool. So this is a tool which allows engineers to take CAD files of buildings and create designs from them, because CAD files, it's not regulated CAD file design. It could be a nightmare. It could be so many layers. It could be really difficult. And we know that one of the real headaches that these system integrators and these designers have is actually getting that design into the tool. It takes such a long time. So that's one of the areas where we can reduce the actual time it takes to do that by 60% or something. I mean, it's amazing the amount of time it saves. And when we demo that feature to customers, they're kind of like, wow, okay.
It's hard to argue with 60%.
Yeah, the amount of time they save is amazing.
And I think once the technicians get out there in the field to take a look at the network performance, they'd be using something like this, right?
Yeah, so this is Thames Pocket. So this is one of our kind of flagship products. What we do with iBuildNet is you can do simulations. It's a full 3D ray tracing model, so you can see what's actually happening in the building from the model's perspective. But what makes it better for calibration and for also as a source of interference is to take a Thames Pocket, and you can walk around the building and you can measure the signal strength from, say, macro cells that are coming into the building. And you can put that into the tool. So then you can say, okay, this is a source of interference, and you can put that into the model. So the model can then, okay, this is real data, and it just enhances the accuracy of the output. So, but of course, once you've deployed the system, then you can also take your Pocket into the building just to verify, okay, I said that this area is a VIP area, and 95% of this area should have 5 megabits per second coverage. But then you can go in and validate it afterwards to make sure that it's actually working. Yeah.
Andy, I really appreciate you sharing the news regarding Ranplan and iBuildNet. And where can the folks that are watching find out more about Ascom's TIMS product line and their other products?
They can obviously get in touch with the sales contacts, at Ascom to find out. We're obviously hitting the ground running this year. So I'm business development for Europe. We're working with a lot of customers already. A lot of these guys, that we sell to already for things like Thames Pocket and Thames Investigation, they're going to be the kind of people that will also make use of this tool. So they just need to come along and we'll show them how it works. And I think they'll see that all the different features that are in this tool, it's actually going to save them. It's going to save them time, and I think that's the real value of it, is that it's easy. I mean, we did a proof of concept with a system integrator called OpenCell in the UK. We said, come in. We want you guys. You do this as your bread and butter job. Come in. Let us show the tool, and see what you think. And they said it was like a breath of fresh air. So they were really on board with it. They were kind of amazed, really, to be honest, at all the things that they could do with it, but really just how much time it can save them.
Very good. Thank you, Andy.
No problem.